Are you sick of being judged for putting too much sriracha and hoisin in your pho? Tired of everyone laughing at you because you cannot pronounce the names on the menu? Oh, okay, maybe that's never happened to me, but that doesn't matter. Today I'm going to show you how to make pho at home and better. Over the last couple of years, pho has become one of my favorite comfort foods. I've been to dozens of places around town. However, let me be honest with y'all. The best place I've had pho was right here in my kitchen because I can make it just how I like. Now, this is where the trigger warning comes in, so I hope you're ready. This recipe is going to be anything but traditional. However, it will be delicious and very practical. All right, and come on now, ladies. When's the last time you had your man cook pho for you? That's what I thought. Let's get cooking. To start, we're going to chop one onion in half, and please take your time. Remember, if you cut off a finger or two, you could not blame me. Anyways, it's up to you if you want to remove the first layer of the onion skin or not. To be honest, it will all come out the same. Next, peel a small chunk of ginger using the back of a spoon. If some of the skin stays on there, don't worry, we're going to end up tossing it anyways. Get both of those on a baking tray and into a 400-degree oven. Set a timer for about 20 minutes and let everything get toasty. In the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and prep our proteins. Now, if you sell your PlayStation, you might have enough money to get some oxtail for this dish. However, if you're a little bit low on cash, you can go the route that I did. Go ahead and get you some beef shanks and some beef short rib, and that's gonna come together to be a perfect concoction in this dish, okay, you all? This one was $7.19 for a 2-pack, and for a 3-pack, $10. If you're short on time, you can skip this part. It won't really affect the taste, but it will change the appearance. Get a large pot, fill it with water, and bring it to a boil. Put all of your proteins in there and let that sit for 20 minutes. What you're gonna see is pieces of fat and gunk float up to the top, which you can easily skim off or strain out. This is gonna give our end result a clearer and more appetizing look. Undoubtedly, the hardest part about this recipe is finding all the ingredients on the list. There are a lot, okay? And if you don't have the time or energy to go ahead and pick this up online, then get something like this. Now, this is Chinese 5-spice, and don't get me wrong, this is where some of the controversy is gonna start, all right? These have some of the exact ingredients that you're gonna have in your traditional pho spice. However, it's in a nice powder form, okay? My recommendation would be to get something like this online, or if you can find it at a local store, that's even better. But this is going to be readily available and also a good option. Get a pan over medium-low heat and toss in about a quarter of the bag. Gently roll the spices to keep them from burning, but they'll only take about 5 minutes to get done. Once the spices have become aromatic, they're ready to be pulled off the heat and put into the included baggie. All right, y'all, so we're finally going to get to cooking now. Again, untraditional with the pressure cooker. However, this is going to make things a lot faster, and in my opinion, it's going to turn out tasting the exact same. Start off with about 2 cups of water. Now we're going to add our spices. Start off with a little bit of Slap Your Mama. What? Okay, you got me. Just joking. No Slap Your Mama today. Start off with some garlic powder. Onion powder. A little bit of black pepper. And some salt. Now let's add our pho spice in there. Spices go in the bag. Also, we're gonna add some fish sauce and some beef bouillon. Our last items going in are going to be those roasted ginger and onion, and finally a little sugar on top. The last thing we're going to do is add this protein back in. Then on goes the lid. Now that the lid is sealed, in this case forcefully, set the pressure cooker to the beef preset. which should be for at least 60 minutes. If you have the option to set your cooker even higher, I would recommend an hour and a half for the best results. Now, in my opinion, pho isn't pho without the toppings, so let's slice some up. Start with quartering some limes and slicing a jalapeno. Bean sprouts are also essential. I went with canned sprouts, which really aren't that bad once you drain the liquid and rinse them off. Lastly, I like a lot of green onions in my soup. And yes, I'm using kitchen shears. It's innovative. Now you might be asking, where are the noodles and where is the footage? Well, what had happened was I forgot to hit record.
Move this man!
But if you haven't learned how to cook noodles yet, take a look at one of my past videos. I do it in just about every one. By now, your pressure cooker should be yelling at you because it's done. Go ahead and release the pressure and admire your work. Alright, we're finally done, so let's go ahead and build this bowl. I'm gonna start off with some noodles. For the toppings, I always like to add a few green sprouts. Probably one stalk of Thai basil. Gotta have some green onion. And a few jalapenos, just to add some spice in there. All that's left is to put everything together. Get as many scoops of that rich beef broth in there as you'd like. Now the part you've finally been waiting on. What do I actually put in my pho? Alright, so number one, you gotta have a little spice, so I'm going with some sriracha, alright? Just a little though, just a little. Alright, that's good right there. Then a little bit of chili oil, never hurt anybody. And that got all over my kitchen. The oil. Bam. Quick technical difficulty break. Finally, some hoisin sauce. That's good. Alright y'all, so wrapping up this video, I hope you've learned something new. Pho at home is not as difficult as you may think, okay? It takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours max, but trust me, the end result, it's gonna be perfect, all right? If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and leave a like so you don't miss any content from the date night. Also, follow me on TikTok. Lots of good content coming up. This year's gonna be big, guys. Thank you. Let's give it a try on camera, why not? If it's nasty, I'll let y'all know. Ten out of 10, y'all.